The kingdom of heaven is at hand. According to Matthew and Mark, this is the first teaching of Jesus after his baptism. It's the way his ministry begins, which should serve as an indication to us that everything Jesus does is a revelation of the kingdom. If Mark 1 and Matthew 4 are Jesus' proclamation that the kingdom has arrived, the remainder of the Gospels show us the ongoing ways in which the kingdom of heaven, God's kingdom, is different from the kingdoms of this world. The first teaching that Luke records comes in 4:16. Jesus arrives at Nazareth, his hometown, and he reads from the scroll of the prophet Isaiah these words: "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." Then Jesus tells the crowd two things. First, today, this scripture has been fulfilled in your hearing. And then he turns around and tells them this when they are in awe of his teaching. "But doubtless you will quote to me this proverb, 'Physician, heal yourself. What we have heard you did at Capernaum, do here in your hometown as well.'" My question for you is this: what did Jesus do at Capernaum? Why doesn't Luke record it here? What are the people of Nazareth hoping for from Jesus? These are valid questions, and they're questions we should be asking. Luke doesn't tell us. Now, before this, Luke gives us a general statement about what Jesus has been doing since his baptism and a period of trial in the wilderness. He tells us that he went through the Galilean countryside and taught in their synagogues. This is not the first time Jesus has taught, but more importantly, Luke hasn't recorded something else that seems like it might be significant here for our understanding of what's happening with these people in Nazareth. Well, fortunately, we have 4 Gospels, and according to Mark, chapter 1, Jesus taught in the synagogue in Capernaum, and then he cast out a demon. Then he healed Peter's mother-in-law, who was sick with a fever. Then he healed and cast out demons for an entire evening. Jesus first proclaims that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Then he begins to set right the hurts and afflictions that people are experiencing. And when he proclaims the reading of the scroll of the prophet Isaiah is fulfilled in the hearing of the people in the synagogue, he's telling us that he has come to do exactly what the prophet proclaims: give good news, gospel, to the poor, set captives free, restore sight to the blind, loose the chains of oppression, and proclaim God's favor on those who hear it. That's the gospel of the kingdom. Those who are hurt, disadvantaged, bound by chains, their plight is coming to an end. The kingdom of heaven is a kingdom in which those things that cause trouble in this world are dissolved. And that's what Jesus has come to do. That's his mission, to mend what's broken about this world and replace the kingdoms that perpetuate that brokenness with a kingdom that is his own, a kingdom that is built for those who are weak. I love you, and today I pray that you would know that Jesus has come to mend what is broken in your life, in your world, in this world, and to offer you citizenship in a kingdom that is built for those whom the kingdoms of this world have repeatedly neglected or taken advantage of or just failed outright for their own benefit. Choose to give up those kingdoms for a kingdom that is built for you.